Hello, fabulous food friends. Welcome back to the GW Stefini channel. Chew on this. Today we're diving into the only diet guide you'll ever need. Yes, you heard that right. It's the last one because, let's be honest, who can keep up with all those diet trends anyway? Grab your kale chips, or don't, we won't judge, and let's get munching on some tasty truths. Every year, there's a new revolutionary diet. It's a wild ride on a carousel of culinary confusion, spinning us from one fad to another. One moment, we're told to shun carbs like they're the villains in a horror movie. The next, we're embracing them like long-lost friends who've returned with tales of energy and vitality. Then there's the infamous protein power where we're all about that steak life until we're dreaming of lettuce. And who could forget the detox delusion, where we're sipping on green juices and giving the side eye to solid food. Let's not even talk about the miracle soup diet. You know the one, where you're eating gallons of cabbage soup, and the only thing getting thinner is your patience. And then there's the paleo, keto, vegan, raw, intermittent fasting, and the list goes on. It's a never-ending series of diets, each one promising to be the magic bullet that finally works. But let's be real. If there truly was a one-size-fits-all diet, wouldn't we all be on it? Wouldn't we all be strutting our stuff, feeling fabulous and flaunting our perfect health? Instead, we're left scratching our heads, overwhelmed by the avalanche of contradictory advice. It's enough to make you want to throw your hands up and raid the cookie jar. And remember the grapefruit diet? That's not breakfast. That's a hostage situation for your taste buds. So here it is, the big secret, the only diet rule you need. If you eat more calories than you burn, you gain weight. Yes, folks, it's as simple as that. It's not about demonizing certain food groups or counting every single calorie that passes your lips, but rather understanding the basic principle of energy balance. Calories are just a measure of energy after all. Think of your body as a bank account, but instead of dollars and cents, you're dealing with calories. Every time you eat, you're making a deposit, and every time you move, you're making a withdrawal. The goal, like with any good budget, is to not spend more than you earn. Now, this doesn't mean you can't indulge in your favorite foods. Remember, it's all about balance. You can enjoy that slice of pizza, but maybe swap out the soda for a glass of water. Or better yet, why not take a brisk walk after dinner? You'll be burning those calories as soon as they hit your account. And yes, I hear you, this might sound like that predictable plot twist in a movie. You know, the one where it turns out the butler did it all along. But just like in those movies, even though we see it coming, we're still a bit shocked when it happens. It's like finding out the villain in the movie was the butler all along. We all know it, but it's still a surprise every time. Now let's talk food groups. Imagine you're throwing the most diverse party ever, and your guests are the food groups. First to arrive are fruits and veggies, the life and soul of the party. They're like those friends who are always there for you, bringing color and joy to your life. They keep things fresh and exciting, and you can always count on them for a good time. Next, we have proteins, the strong, silent types. They're the reliable ones, always there to support you, build you up, and keep you going. They're like your gym buddy, ensuring you're always in top form. Then, there's the life of the party, the carbs. They're like your fun-loving friends who know how to have a good time. They bring the energy and keep the party going, but just like those friends, sometimes they don't know when to call it a night. They can leave you feeling a bit bloated if they overstay their welcome. And finally, we have fats. They're the misunderstood ones, often overlooked and unfairly judged, but really they just want to be loved. They're like that friend who always has the best advice, the rich, deep conversations that leave you feeling fulfilled. So as you can see, a balanced diet is like a well-rounded friend group. Each one brings something unique and necessary to the table. It's about finding the right balance and appreciating each one for what they bring to the party. And fats, they're the misunderstood, but really they just want to be loved. And don't forget exercise. It's that high-energy, adventurous friend we all have. You know the one. They're always up for a hike, a bike ride, or a spontaneous dance party. Sure, there are times when you'd rather curl up on the couch with a good book or your favorite TV show, but when you do spend time with this friend, you always end up feeling better for it. Exercise, like this friend, adds a spark of energy to your life, making every day a little brighter. Exercise doesn't always have to mean hitting the gym hard or running a marathon. It can be as simple as a brisk walk in the park, a playful game of tag with the kids, or even a dance-off in your living room. The important thing is to get moving and have fun with it. Remember, the winner gets bragging rights and an extra scoop of ice cream. Exercise doesn't have to mean running a marathon. It can be a dance-off in your living room. Winner gets bragging rights and an extra scoop of ice cream. The magic words are moderation and balance. Picture it like a seesaw. One side is stacked with all your favorite indulgences, ice cream, pizza, those potato chips that are so good they should be illegal. The other side, it's loaded with your fruits, veggies, lean proteins, and whole grains. Now when that seesaw is balanced, you're golden. But when it tips too far one way or the other, well, that's when things get wobbly. Think about it. You wouldn't wear the same outfit every day, right? So why would you eat the same food all the time? Variety is the spice of life after all. And yes, that includes the occasional spicy chicken wing or slice of pepperoni pizza. So, moderation. That's the key. You don't need to turn into a rabbit munching on lettuce all day, nor do you have to give up your beloved chocolate. It's more about finding a happy medium. A sprinkling of discipline here, a dash of indulgence there. And balance? That's the art of juggling all the different elements of your diet. It's not just about what you eat, but also when you eat, how much you eat, and even how you feel when you're eating. It's a delicate dance, but once you find your rhythm, it becomes second nature. Just maybe not the whole cake in one sitting, unless it's your birthday, then rules don't apply, obviously. Listen to your body. It's smarter than you think. You know how social media pings you with notifications? Your body does that too, just in a more biological way. If those notifications were on social media, your body's rumbling stomach would be like a post saying, "Hey, feed me." When you feel a sudden craving for oranges in the middle of winter, that's your body's version of tagging you in a vitamin C post. And when you've overdone it on the pizza and feel sluggish and bloated, that's your body's equivalent of a strongly worded comment. So next time you're deciding what to eat, check your body's notifications. You might find it's already posted a status update. Remember, it's not about denying yourself your favorite foods, it's about tuning into your body's needs. After all, it's the one who's liking, sharing, and commenting on your dietary choices. Instead of likes and shares, you get burps and stomach rumbles. So there you have it, folks, the only diet guide you'll ever need. We've journeyed together through the quicksand of diet trends, debunked the myth of the villainous carb, and even had a dance-off in the living room. We've discovered the secret handshake of food groups, and learned how to strike a balance, all while indulging in moderation. We've also tuned into the most important channel of all, our bodies. This honest approach to dieting is not about depriving yourself or jumping on every new diet bandwagon that rolls into town. It's about finding what works for you, what fuels your body, and what brings you joy. Remember, food is not the enemy. It's a friend, a comforter, a celebration. So let's put an end to food guilt and start a love affair with eating well. After all, life is too short for diet regrets. Eat well, laugh often, and love your food. Thanks for tuning in to Chew on This. We hope you found a fresh perspective on dieting, one that champions balance, laughter, and of course, delicious food. If this resonated with you, give us a thumbs up. Craving more? Hit that subscribe button and join our food-loving community. We've got a smorgasbord of exciting content lined up just for you. Until next time, stay hungry, stay foolish, and keep chewing.